What's going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. And what is this? What do we got here? We got some Kingdom Hearts. That's right, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix HD 1.5 Remix on the PlayStation 3. And this has been a passion project of mine for a very long time. I know I have some people that have definitely wanted to be seeing some of this game. And, I'm not the kind of guy that's going to keep you from what you want. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this. So, we're going to hit a new game. They give you 3 difficulties to choose from. Beginner, they give you some um, stat boosters and things in that nature to start off with. So if you are definitely new to the series, I'd recommend going there just to get a feel of the game and to enjoy the story most part. The enemies aren't going to be too hard, but you really want to get that story. The normal mode, which is pretty self-explanatory, I don't have to go much into that, and the proud mode, which is your attacks are buffed. The enemy's attacks are stronger and they have more health. So, as a veteran of the series, I've played literally every single game and beaten this game multiple times. We're gonna go ahead and do proud mode. So let's do that. Now we're gonna we'll do automatic for right now, and we'll go ahead and do the vibration setting to on. And yes. And without further ado, we're going to enjoy some cutscenes here. So it's a rather long intro, so I'm going to go ahead and keep my mouth shut here.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
So unfortunately, I have to cut out the music in this part. You can watch the intro here in the background, but you cannot listen to the audio because I had to cut it out. That's due to copyright claims, which are just the funnest thing in the entire world. Um, so if you would like, skip to I think it's about 5 minutes, and that will get you to where the commentary picks up and the intro just about stops. Um, I would talk over this entire section, but I don't know what to talk about for a solid 2 minutes. I have to work on that as a commentator and a let's player. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, though. So hopefully you enjoy the rest of the video, and peace out, guys. Alrighty, so there's the intro, and what a great intro, if I do say so myself. And it's just going to tell you how to move here, so we're going to use our left stick to move, tilt to walk, push all the way forward to run. Here we go. Now, this first episode, I'm not gonna read the text that doesn't have any dialogue with it. But if you would like me to, I can read the text if that's more entertaining for the audience. I don't cater to either side. So just let me know in the comments section if you guys would like me to read the text. Now, this part is where, well, I first playthrough I didn't know this, but depending on which item you choose and which item you decide to give away determines your stats for the beginning of the game. Most people just head straight for the sword, which is what I do, and it actually gives you very high attack, but all the other stats are pretty poor. So for proud mode, we don't want very low defenses. We want to be able to take a couple hits. So what I do after my first playthrough, after I learned this, I went ahead and picked the shield first. If we can jump onto the platform here, there we go. Now, the shield gives you pretty good defense. It's pretty decent. Good stats as far as they're just pretty average. I mean, everything's solid across the board. Now, once you've picked the shield, picking either one really doesn't matter. If you pick to give up the scepter over there, the wand, staff, whatever you want to call it, you'll have a slightly higher attack and less magic. And if you decide to give up the sword, you have a little bit higher magic and about the same attack as you already do now after you pick the shield. So it's really up to your preference how you want to build up Sora. For my personal preference, I'm going to go ahead and give up the sword because I want that extra magic boost just to have a couple more uses of like the spells like cure and fire and stuff like that. Because it'll come handy when I need to heal during some fights. Yes, so we're sure choosing the power of the Guardian, giving up the power of the Warrior. Is this the form you choose? Of course. And like I said, I'm not telling you what to do. It's all up to your preference. Like I said, however you want to build up your character. But that's just how I do it, just because I'm well-rounded and it's a pretty decent start, if I may say so myself. So they give us the shield, they give you the weapon that you choose to begin with. And it's going to tell us how to attack. Press X to attack. On the bottom left there is they call it the command, I guess screen, command board, however you want to look at it. And that just tells you what your commands are pretty much. So our health is in green and our magic's in blue. Pretty self-explanatory there. We don't know any magic, so it's not really a concern at this point. And it's going to tell us about enemies here, and we're just going to fight them. They just give you like 4 or 5 in front of you, but as soon as you hit one, the others fade away. And it's going to tell you about experience, and that's how you level up in the game, obviously. And some enemies drop items. You pick up the items by just walking over them, and there's all kinds of items in the game to pick up, including rare weapons and healing items and all that good stuff. It's gonna tell you about the auto target here. It'll automatically target the closest enemy, but you can lock on by pressing the R1 button. And this is only for PlayStation, so Xbox players, owners, you're gonna have to miss out on this one. Unfortunately, it's a great game, so I do feel sorry for you guys. And we're just gonna. There we go there. And we got one more, it looks like. Boom. We'll take care of that real quick. And another cutscene. We're just gonna go ahead and walk to this ominous looking door here. Seems like the best form of action. And what do you know? It's gonna tell us about the field actions and the field icon. When you walk up to talk to somebody or interact with an object, a prompt will appear with the triangle button, and you'll just press that to interact with that object, target, whatever you want to call it. I can't open it. Can't open it because it's invisible or transparent, looks like. Pretty obvious right there. And the action button also opens up chests, which are found throughout the various worlds in the Kingdom Hearts game. We can push these crates here. Push it there, we're gonna push it there, we're gonna push it over here. Push it everywhere. Just gonna push it. You can also smash them. And they give items sometimes. What do you know? And we got a potion. Seems like a good time to learn about items, I bet. So we can lock on to items. We lock onto the door. By pressing the L2 button, we'll lock onto the barrel. And then back to the door. Just press R1 again to get rid of the door here. And just smash the barrel. And the door will appear to be openable. We'll examine it again. So it's going to tell us about the first person view. It's actually it's kind of like a zoom in view. It's really, there's really no point to it, I guess. I mean, you could just look around, but you can't move in it and you can't attack in it. So it's really just there for you if you want to zoom in on something. And it's going to tell us about talking to people. Now this part, you go up to each of these three characters, and based on your answers determines how you will level up during the game. So if you pick all the first one, you'll level up fast, and then you'll slow down after about level 40. If you picked all the third ones, it'll be the opposite, where you level up slow and then fast toward the end. And then if you just stay in the middle, you'll level up normally. Now I'm not going to be explain this, but I was going to answer the question as it pertains to myself, my personality, and who I am. So what's most important to me? Friendship, to be honest. Having a good amount of friends has always been pretty important, because no one wants to be alone, obviously. What am I afraid of? Being indecisive. It's probably one of my biggest I guess fear. Not really a fear, just something that bothers me personally. I'm always a pretty indecisive person. Not a big fan of that. And what do you want out of life? This one's tough. I don't really have an answer for this, but let's just see. We'll just say to broaden my horizons. I always like being an open person and experiencing many different things about life. So I want friendship. I'm afraid of being indecisive, and I want to broaden my horizons. Sounds about right. And I'm pretty sure those are the same answers I picked. What is it now? 11 years ago. Gosh, can't believe this game came out that long ago. Or I first played this game that long ago. It's insane. Makes me feel a little bit older. So it looks like we're going to arrive on yet another platform. And we see this light. Let's go ahead and walk into it. Press the start button to open the menu screen. In the main menu you can do things like view your inventory and status, or configure the game settings. However, you can't open the menu during battle. And looks like we've got more of these creatures to fight. Try and get all of them. It's quite a bit. I like to lock onto one, try and get them grouped up a little bit to where I can hit more than just one at a time. Just makes it a lot simpler. Ooh, get out of the way. I'm trying not to get hit. Well, I want to look at the and looks like we got one more. And I didn't get hit. Good job on my part. Very well done. And what do we have here? Let's check it out. Yeah, this is a save point. Save points also recover your magic and health points, and also are save points where you can save your game. Pretty important information if I'm not mistaken. And looks like we got this magical trail. I want to take a moment to open up the menu, go to configuration, and the camera y-axis, or it'd be the x-axis actually, we're going to invert. For some reason, if you have it normal, if you press left, the camera will move right. If you press right, the camera will move left. So, in my opinion, that messes me up. So I'm going to switch it to inverted. That way, the camera's aligned with the stick. And let's just try it out. All right, looks good. Perfect. It's just all links it all to preference again. So, no need to copy me. No need to copy me. These winding stairs, these magical steps. You can't fall off no matter how hard you try, so don't worry about that. this big guy somehow formed from our shadow, and you pretty much just gotta take him out. When he does this move, he'll give you some of those smaller creatures, and just kind of pretty much just wail on his hand until you win, I guess. It is possible to hit his face, but it's not worth it to just wait for the opportunity. even though you do a little bit more damage, but it's not really something to invest all of your time in. Just wail on his head. And we just leveled up, which is cool. Thank you.
Whoa! Give me a break, Kyrie.
Sorry, you lazy bum. I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't... Ow!
Are you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't know. What was that place? So bizarre.
Yeah, sure.
Say, Kyrie, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
You ever want to go back?
Well, I'm happy here.
Really?
But you know, I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
So what are we waiting for?
Hey! Aren't you guys forgetting about me? So, I guess I'm the only one working on the raft. And you're just as lazy as he is.
So you know this. Okay, we'll finish it together. I'll race you.
Huh?
What? Are you kidding?
Ready? Go!
Alright, so now we're introduced to Kingdom Hearts. You are supposed to talk to Kyrie here, but for our sake, we're gonna go ahead and go into this shack here, and we're gonna save our game. So this is a good place to end the video. I hope you enjoyed the first episode, and I hope to bring you guys more of this. Like I said, It's a big passion project, so it is something I'm going to be doing and following through on. I will be continuing the Assassin's Creed, obviously, and there's also another project in the works that I will also be uploading. So stick around and see what I got in store for you guys. If you like the video, go ahead and drop a like. If you want to keep seeing more content, I promise I will be supplying you with content. Go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys are just as excited as I am to watch and play some Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. Thank you guys so much for watching.